So let me go ahead and close this. And go ahead and open this right here. Okay? So today what I want to tell you again, okay, we go back again to the Quranic parameters and Quranic facts using a mathematics which generates that Quranic fact. We're not looking at the Quran. Listen to this very carefully. I'm not looking at the Quran. This mathematics comes from outside the Quran. But the mathematics actually generates the parameters of the Quran. Okay? So I'm going to look at the number of digits of the 19th Mersenne Prime. The number of digits of the 19th Mersenne Prime is 1281. There are 1281 digits in the 19th Mersenne Prime, which was discovered in 1962. Okay? All right. The 1281st Chen Prime is 23,339. Okay? Chen Primes people started discussing Chen Primes when Chen was alive in the 70s. Okay? So I could not talk about this. We could not talk about this in the 50s. This would be completely foreign. People wouldn't know about this. It cannot be explained to them. But 23,339 is the 903rd lonely Gaussian prime. But look what 903 is. 903 is the 748th composite, and 748 lonely prime is 9127. So we go from the length of the 19th Mersenne Prime, which is 1281 digits, to how many verse chapter 9 is supposed to have. Okay, and I stress this, supposed to have, not to go counted in there. Okay, and bring this reason or that reason. That's not what I'm saying. Supposed to have. This is the fourth of that. This is what God is calling Ummul Kitab, which means the mother book. This book available to everybody. Okay. You can go to the Google box, search box, say Chen Prime. It will tell you this. You can find it for yourself. 1281st Chen Prime is 23,339. You can also look at the lowly Gaussian prime, which they don't have it online. I do have it. Okay? It happens to be the 903. 903 is 748 composite, and 748 lonely prime is 9127. More interesting, he says over it is 19. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 8 is 19. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 7 is 19. How many different ways God is supposed to tell you that we are telling you the truth? Surah 9 has 127 verses. The 903rd prime is 7019. 7019 is the numerical value of the verse 9127. .903 in base 19 is equal to 3252 in base 10. Now look at this. In terms of 20 PCs, the index 9 of these numbers are the indices of the TPCs 85, 86, which are the indices of 3252 and 3258. Okay, but both of them together, their index is 9. Okay, now let's add these things up. 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 6 is equal to 27. 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 30. The missing Bismillah of chapter 9 is compensating 2730. I just derived that for you. You don't have to go look at the Quran. It tells you 9 9, 27, 30. It tells you exactly from this table that I just showed you here. It goes exactly, tells you what it's supposed to be. Scroll down a little bit. Okay. The index of composite 3252 is 2793, and chapter 27 has 93 verses. The twin TPCs, 3252 and 3258, they add up to 6510. 6510 happens to be the 609th quint prime, and 609 is actually Taussine. Okay? That's the initials of chapter 27. The initials in Surah 27, obviously. Recall that Sin is equal to 60, and Ta is equal to 9, so you can see 609 here in front of your eyes. Okay? This tells you in the language of mathematics exactly how this book is composed. Okay. And 27 happens to be the 9th initial surah that was revealed. Again, you can check it. All of these can be checked. Why these things are done the way they are done. Okay? You have to ask yourself, what is the number of digits in the 19th Mersenne Prime have to do with 9127? Why that thing goes back to 2793? How did they go back to 2730? What is the connection between all of these things? But these numbers are telling you a story. Okay. This is how God has done it. This is his protected tablet that he talks about. Okay. These tablets are eternal. They are not going to change. And they are surrounding us. God's commandments are surrounding us. If we violate these commandments, we are going to be hit by these numbers. That is amazing. And again, as I said, is that these things actually boggle the mind completely. And how we got from 1281 to all of these things that we see in front of our eyes. Okay. And so, as I said, I haven't even talked about, I put some of this stuff from the old things down here so you can see for yourself what are the consequences of this finding today is actually. That's what I wanted to impress upon you today. And what is this finding today, which is 19% prime, the length of that number, 1,281 digits. How does that actually comes back to 9127? And then from there, all of these things, which generates this 903. Okay. And that 903 actually has all these properties. Okay. That's the amazing part. And again, let's thank God for giving us this huge opportunity, okay, which is absolutely immense. And so we cannot be grateful enough. That's all I can tell you. Allahu Kabir.